are at the Hilton Garden Inn, Woodbridge, Virginia, for our annual awards dinner. Hey, the ballroom's set. The Young Marines have already had their National Young Marine of the Year board. Adult volunteers, division commanders all here working through a bunch of great policy issues. But you know what? That's all past us because we're in the final prep time for tonight's awards dinner. Hey, you know, what a great evolution this has been, building off what we did last year. You know, most everyone, all the Young Marines came in with their parents on Wednesday. Some of them 0-1 in the morning on Thursday. Hoorah, this one. And then we hit the ground running and we went to the Hill.
We sure did, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Myself and all of the other Division Young Marines of the Year got to go on a nice little walk around Capitol Hill. A few flights of stairs in
10,
there.
14, 20,000 steps,
Something
whatever.
like that.
We were moving.
But all of these Young Marines got to meet with their elected representatives from Congress, whether it was the House or the Senate. We got to have some really nice conversations with these representatives. We got to have our elevator speeches, which, as Young Marines, we all know how important those are. We got to kind of sell what our program stands for with the pillars of drug demand reduction, community service, veterans appreciation, and we got to kind of open the eyes of these individuals to maybe see the program on a bigger level, to see the impact that we can leave.
You know, that's absolutely true. You know, it's an opportunity. You know, sometimes they were meeting with their actual senator or their congressperson, and in some cases you meet with the staffers who do a lot of work behind the scenes. So, you know, what I really like about it, it's educational on a couple different levels. You know, we're talking about civics, we talk about the branches of government. They got to meet with some of the military fellows, which are people that are assigned from the different services to work in the offices, to understand how the executive branch and the legislative branch work together. Yes, they do work together to bring government funding and execute all those policies. And we're very happy to announce that we found out, well, once again, around 0-1 this morning, not Thursday morning for her, that we have been funded for FY24. Now, hey guys, don't get too excited. What it means is we get the money this summer. But what it does mean is we are going to start planning for 2025 events, and you will hear more in the coming months.
Can't wait, sir.
Oh yeah, no kidding, me too.
So being able to spend the last few days with these Division Young Marines of the Year, I got to really get to talk to them about what they have going on in their divisions. So why not hear it from them?
Howdy, Young Marines. It's Young Marine Sergeant Major Suber, your Division 1 Young Marine of the Year. Coming up in Division 1, we have a color guard for the Marine Corps League Convention in New Hampshire. As well as a little bit later on, we have a SLS school going on at the same time as National ALS in Rhode Island, which I'm super excited for. As well as at the end of July, there is a Arizona leadership school that I'm going to be getting to teach at. For all of those events coming up, make sure you talk to your unit commanders to get yourself signed up, and I cannot wait to see you there.
Hey Young Marines, I'm Young Marine Sergeant Major Lentz, your 2024 Division 2 Young Marine of the Year. In a couple of weeks in April, we're going to be having our Division 2 field meet. As of right now, we have over 100 participants coming in to play games such as dodgeball, tug of war, running a team PFT. We're even going to have a special guest coming down from headquarters with the Colonel visiting us while at the field meet down in Cheltenham. Coming this summer, we're opening up with a lot of leadership school. We have a JLS opening in Cheltenham, Maryland at the end of June going into July. As Young Marine Super said, we'll have an SLS going on the same week as our National Leadership School in Rhode Island. So make sure you talk to your unit commanders, get yourself registered for those schools to enjoy all the great opportunities that they have.
What's going on, Young Marines? I'm Young Marine Sergeant Major Robinson, your Division 3 Young Marine of the Year. Coming up in April, we have a division encampment hosted by Middle Georgia Young Marines, and there's going to be a lot of fun there. There's going to be rock climbing, archery, as well as PT. Coming up this summer, we have a Division 3 leadership school directed by Mr. Roberts. That one will also be hot, be fun, very motivating. We'll have JLS and SLS there. It's going to be a good time.
What's crack-a-lackin', Young Marines? I'm Young Marine Sergeant Major Waters, your Division 4 Young Marine of the Year. Later in June, first off, we have a mystery road trip. We're expecting over 100 Young Marines who are going to be going on a road trip to they don't know, and I don't know either. They're going to be doing fun things around Colorado and Wyoming, going to different events and having fun and making memories. Right after that, we have a junior leadership school down in Louisiana. It'll be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Hi, Young Marines. I'm Young Marine Sergeant Major Dotson, your Division 5 Young Marine of the Year. In Division 5, we have the Olympics coming up. It's a regimental encampment that's now open to the division. In this encampment, it's in April. We're going to be doing all kinds of different fun activities with competitions for you and your group to see who can win.
Hey Young Marines, I'm Young Marine Sergeant Major Akshaya Krishna, your Division 6 Young Marine of the Year. For our Division 6 events, in June we have our Division 6 South Encampment in Camp Pendleton, California, where we'll be doing a lot of fun events like kayaking, rappelling, rock climbing, and we'll have so much more fun. In July, we have our Division 6 North Encampment in Camp Wooten, Washington, where again, we'll be doing a lot of kayaking, a lot of boating, and a lot of fun. So I hope to see you at those encampments. For leadership schools, in July, we have our Division 6 Vista JLS SLS in California. And in July, at the end of July, we have our Prescott, Arizona JLS as well. So talk to your units and make sure you get registered so you can attend.
You know, one of the great things about doing an event in the nation's capital area is there's a lot of other organizations here, many that we work with, but just wonderful and amazing people here, leaders from all stripes of life. And tonight, we're really fortunate that our guest speaker is Lieutenant General Jim Laster, who is the CEO of the Toys for Tots Foundation, an organization. You know, Young Marines has been a great partner along with the Marine Corps League, working Toys for Tots events all around the country. So we're really lucky to have him tonight talking about our relationship and always about leadership.
When it really comes down to it, it's about knowing your people, it's about knowing your stuff, and it's about being a person of character and integrity. So think about that. Be that person that inspires, as General John A. Lejeune said, that gives someone the inspiration to always want to do good for you and not let you down. And when they themselves are down or in a dark place, that you're the person that gives them hope, okay, that things are going to be okay. Be that person.
You know, what an honor to have a partner organization come in and talk to our young Marines about how special our relationship is. You know, and we had a lot of other great guests, all of our amazing adult volunteers, our division volunteers of the year, our division units of the year, and of course our division Young Marines of the year here, you know, tonight. So we're really looking forward to it. What a great event. But hey, it's springtime and we're always planning. And what's coming up next? Leadership schools. All over the country. Every division, one if not two leadership academies coming to you this summer, but 3 were held over the winter break along with a recruit instructor class, which, hey Young Marines, you may be hearing more about recruit instructor classes coming up soon because we just talked about it with the division commanders. Anyhow, back to the leadership schools that are coming up this summer. You know, we've got them all across the country, different divisions. Please make sure that you are ready to go and registered for the ones in your backyard. And for our senior Young Marines, we have the Advanced Leadership School at a new location this year. I'm really, really excited that we are partnering with Naval Station Newport, Rhode Island for ALS. What an amazing opportunity. What a beautiful location. Reasonable climate in the summer months too. So we're not going to put you in Black Flag with thunder and lightning, we hope. But we're really looking forward to bringing ALS to a new location with a great support. The Marine detachment's already leaning in saying, how can we do things with the Young Marines while we're there? But you know what? We're really excited the Young Marines National Foundation provided the funding for this year's ALS at a special ceremony that we had on the steps of the nation's capital before we saw everyone off to their elected officials. So thanks again to the chairman of the board, Mike Kessler, the executive director, Mike Zelliff, Mr. John Reed, who was there to present the check to us, along with Mr. David Webb, a national radio host who is also a member of the foundation board. We're really lucky that we have partners over in the foundation, continue to support our program, and working to make sure that we can keep running great events for Young Marines now and into the future.
You know what, sir? Leadership schools have got to be one of my all-time favorite parts of this program. And you know, back in December, there was the Division 4 Leadership School, which was happening just outside of New Orleans, Louisiana. And I gotta say, that was one of the most fun events I have been to in a long, long, long time. But you know what? The activities didn't stop there.
No.
We had all sorts of events, whether it was encampments, field meets, leadership schools, from all across the nation. So why don't we hear it from our public affairs correspondents themselves?
Hello Young Marines, I'm Young Marine Gunnery Sergeant Bahadur, and we're here at the first ever crucible in Young Marines history at Old Dominion Regiment Young Marines. I'm here with our regimental commander, Mr. Benton. And Mr. Benton, can you tell me how you've been enjoying this weekend so far?
This weekend has had a great start. Young Marines are motivated, we're excited, everyone's having a good time. Right now it's outside raining, pouring, but guess what? If it ain't raining, we ain't training. But looking forward to a monumentous event. We have several units across the regiment here participating. It's going to be an outstanding job.
Could you tell me what's your favorite part of this event so far?
The tunnel.
The tunnels? What about you? What have you enjoyed?
The teamwork and how we got to do something all the
I mean, that's amazing. Just teamwork, leadership, discipline. That's what we're all about. Thank you, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Finally, we are here. We made it to the end of the Crucible. I know. I mean, we had fun. We learned a lot of stuff. Your Marines are tired.
Hungry, wet from all the rain. Yeah, we have sunshine now, but we didn't have it for the past few days. And the Young Marines have put a lot of effort. They were motivated and they were happy to be here. And now they're ready to go home and enjoy some relaxation.
Are you guys ready to go home?
This weekend at Greater Cleveland Marines Drill, we had our local fire department, K-9 unit, and our state troopers come tell us a little bit about safety. Some of the things we learned were how to make an evacuation plan, how to live a healthy, drug-free lifestyle, and more, all about our communities.
Hey, we're here with the Young Marine News Network in Camp Cheltenham, Maryland, hanging out with Division II for their annual field meet. But you know what? Field meet's fun, games, hanging out, doing all kinds of cool stuff. Of course, they're eating chow right now, but then they're going to do something really special this afternoon. We are joined here by members of the Travis Manion Foundation, our new partners with the Young Marines, to help talk about character counts, character matters, and a lot of great examples.
The story of Travis Manion inspires me by his amazing leadership and his courage to do what others could not.
Put myself up to the challenge even when I don't want to.
I could encourage my team and make sure no one gives up when times get hard.
Good job, good job.
Just really love the ethos that the Travis Manion Foundation represents, and so excited to build character in our local communities and partner with the Young Marines and just make sure that we leave things better than when we found it. Thanks so much.
No, that's really awesome, and that's what it's all about. And one more thing, Heather, come on and join us real quick. We just realized before filming that we have
Army, Navy,
Air Force and Space Force,
Marine Corps. We've got the entire joint force out here. So there will be jointness happening everywhere. Kids are gonna learn things. They're gonna leave here motivated. They're gonna leave here knowing about sacrifice and get a little fitness in between too. Thank you all for joining us today. Hoorah, hooah, aim high.
Aim high, yeah.
Booyah.
Booyah, yeah, there we go. Thanks so much, hoorah.
Come on, go right, go right, go right, go right, go right.
Hey Young Marines, the Young Marine News Network is not the only way to get information about what's going on in the Young Marines program across the country. Your latest edition of Esprit is available online, and we're hoping to bring that back in print here real soon, funding approved. But in the Esprit edition, right up front, page 2 inside the flap tells you all the major upcoming events. That includes schools and other activities going on around the program. Make sure you get in there, go online, flip the electronic pages and see what's going on. There's more information coming up about Memorial Day Parade coming up in just a few short months. We also will have information about Navajo Code Talker Day, Pearl Harbor, the Jimmy Trimble Scholarship. All of those activities and more are contained in there, plus amazing stories by your fellow Young Marines about what units are up to around the country. Make sure to read it, heed it, and apply to anything you're eligible and interested to.
All right, we got a super exciting night ahead of us. We're gonna be celebrating the best and the brightest of our program.
Oh, absolutely. You know, that's what this is all about, celebrating and recognizing all the people that go above and beyond in our program around the country. You know, we are gonna recognize a couple of special volunteer awards. And then we're going to go into the Kiki Camarena Awards. The Drug Enforcement Administration will be recognizing several units for excellence in drug demand reduction education and outreach in communities around the country. The Sam Beeman Award by our Alumni Association to an alumni that's had amazing impact in their community in this program. And then, of course, your Division Units of the Year, followed by the announcement of the National Unit of the Year, and your Division Adult Volunteers of the Year, followed by the National Adult Volunteer of the Year. And of course, saving the best for last. You know, the culminating event of every awards ceremony or adult leaders conference in the past is always the announcement of the National Young Marine of the Year. But it's always kind of that bittersweet moment because we have to say goodbye to this year's National Young Marine of the Year. And you know, in Young Marine Sergeant Major Isabella Benson, it's just the other day that we announced her on the stage last year, just down the road from here. And she's had an amazing run. She is all heart. I will tell you, spending time with her on the road, her passion, her joy, literal joy about engaging with young Marines, being with young Marines, and just everything she approaches was just this happy embrace of life. It's an embrace of other young Marines. And that's kind of her signature thing, is just the joy and the light she brings to the room, the engagement she has with other people, and just the wonder of being the National Young Marine of the Year and having this amazing opportunity to go out and represent our program, to talk to other people. The standing ovation at the Marine Corps League last summer in Oklahoma City when she talked about what the young Marines meant to her, going to Code Talker Day, meeting with those people, Pearl Harbor, you know, when she walked out in the crowd of thousands, and we had to say, it's really not about the thousands, it's about the few hundred people right here and those World War II veterans that were standing in front of you. You embraced every moment of the year that you had possible, and I really appreciate everything you've done for the program. So, I mean, you're going to give a speech tonight, but this is an opportunity to say a couple other words. I mean, like, what was one of the things that really you remembered the most? And it could be 2 or 3.
There's more than the mind can even keep track of.
It is. It goes,
the year
and it goes fast.
Continues and it goes so quickly that you just forget that you're living in the moment until it's gone. All of a sudden you're thinking like, oh man, I got all these months left, and now I'm just standing here hours away.
And here are hours left. Yeah,
hours left.
Exactly. I will tell you, like, the hikes.
The hikes.
Oh man, when we did that pillbox hike, that was pretty motivating. I mean, that was tough too. We're scrambling all 4. You know, the Pearl Harbor veterans, the Punch Bowl, Code Talker. How many times did we hike Window Rock?
3?
3, 4
4?
times?
Something
oh yeah.
like that.
Oh yeah. We just kept like, hey, let's do it again.
This was fun. Let's go again.
That's great. But I mean, you just got to meet so many young Marines.
I really did. There was so many friendships that were made this year that will last beyond a lifetime. They will be with me until the end of the line. That is 100%.
And I think that's a big takeaway that a lot of the, not only the National Young Marines of the Year, but today in the board, when we had the board for the Division Young Marines of the Year for National, the thing that comes back a lot is the 2 F's, friends and family. And that's a lot of what you take away from the program. And now your family grew by leaps and bounds this year.
It truly did.
Outstanding, outstanding. Well, I look forward to hearing your speech tonight. And it's just been a wonderful run. It's not quite over yet. You still got a little work to do. You're still on the clock for about 5 more hours with me, okay? So don't drop pack.
Yes, sir.
Finish strong, finish motivated, finish with a smile.
Yes, sir.
Hoorah.
Hoorah.
To the Young Marine program as a whole, I owe this program so much. It has taught me everything that I stand for today and everything that I'm going to stand for in the future. Now that we are here, it's time for me to pass this on to the next. And I was joking earlier, I'm like, my shoulder's gonna go phoom, phoom, like the weight's gonna go away. But in all reality, like, I'm going to miss it. It has been one of the most impactful year of my life. And whoever this next Young Marine of the Year will be is going to thrive. They're going to love every single minute of this. So thank you. Now let us move on to the next story.
Ladies and gentlemen. National Young Marine of the Year is Young Marine Susan Suber. can't hug each other. That's so funny.
Wow. Oh, man, this is such an honor. I just want to start by just saying thank you to everybody in this room who's made this possible for me. And man, this is so incredible. And thank you so much for everyone who helped me to get to this point, and even for those who aren't here right now but who are watching on live stream who've helped me to get to this point. I want to start by saying thank you to my mom. And for all of the cold weather camping trips that you got to come on with us, and for helping out the unit and helping me to get to this point. I would not be able to be here without you. And my dad, thank you so much for all the miles that you've put on the car, traveling and getting me to places where I need to be and getting me home from places as well. Thank you guys so much.
Going forward, I plan on inspiring other young Marines to be the best of themselves by being similar to the role models that I've seen in the past, and truly just taking every opportunity and helping young Marines to see it as a learning opportunity, no matter how it might turn out for them, whether it be good or bad. As long as you can get something out of it for a learning opportunity, I believe that it's a great experience, and I want to press that message, get that message out there, and encourage other young Marines in doing so.
It really, my love for this program started at my first true event outside of just the unit level, which was my JLS. Back in 2019, I went to my first leadership school, and after that point, I've just been in love with the program and wanted to do as much as I can and give back to all of those who have given so much to me. So I just want to end this with saying thank you all so much, and for any young Marines who are looking for their next steps, get out there, go to that next school, get out to that next event, and just thank you all so much for making this possible for me.
Hey, it's your National Executive Director, Colonel Bill Davis, United States Marine Corps retired, signing off for the Young Marine News Network, but I always defer to our outgoing National Young Marine of the Year, Young Marine Sergeant Major Isabel Benson, for the final sign-off.
One last time, sir.
One last time.
This is Young Marine Sergeant Major Benson signing off, but
wait,
hold
there's
that
more.
thought. We have one special signing off just for you. Thank you for watching Young Marine News Network. I'm Young Marine Sergeant Major Benson, and we are your Division Young Marines of the Year. Signing off. Okay. I don't know why. I'm just like pointing apparently. And we are your Division Young Marines of the Year. Signing off. Yeah, it was so close.
It was I didn't do that. I don't know why I did that.
So close.
I don't know. Because
it's okay. I would like this. So close. Together.
It's a Bigfoot. It's a Bigfoot.
Okay. Thank you for watching Young Marine News Network. I'm Young Marine Sergeant Major Benson. And we are your Division